There's a picture-perfect bachelor band. So these are part of the Wild Horse Fire Brigade. These are privately owned. They're heritage horses. You can see the primitive dun factor on that bay. Got stripes over the withers there. But that horse has got a little bit of appy in it too. So this herd has a lot of very interesting genes in it. Very worthy of preservation. The ancestors of this herd allegedly go back to 1580. So this is a pretty special herd. We've got some documentation from Dr. Yvette Running Horse Collin that said these horses have been here since 1580. Allegedly were seen by some of Sir Francis Drake's exploratory team that came up here on the Oregon-California border. Saw wild horses living among the indigenous then. That's 440 years ago. That's 88 years after Columbus first sighted America. We've got some interesting stuff happening here genetically, definitely worth preserving. And that's just what we're doing. We're protecting and preserving the genetics here. And of course the BLM ignores their own science and all other science. I mean, that's a fact. That's a quote from the Pulitzer Prize winning journalist David Phillips. He said the BLM ignores science, including their own science. And that's true because Gus Cothran wrote their handbook for managing horses as far as the genetic aspects on page 28 of the BLM's handbook for managing wild horses and burros. He said you need to have a minimum population of 150 to 200 adults. The BLM has numerous HMAs with appropriate management levels, in other words populations, of under 100. And that's half of what Texas A&M geneticist Gus Cothran said in his advice to them, which is in their own handbook for managing. They don't even follow their own handbook on managing horses. So this is going to take legal action. They're not following the law. They're not following their own management handbook. This has got to get fixed. They're just rubbing out the horses genetically. It's an extermination program. Wild Horse Fire Brigade, we stand against that, and we'll continue to stand against that.